Check. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check 1 2 and 2. Check 1 2 and 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Check, check.
Check, 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 check. All right. How's everybody doing today? Welcome. Jason says you go live right as I'm about to hit the gym. Well, good for you. That's awesome. Hi Ian. Hi Super Octo. Hi Christopher. Hi Blair. Lovely, how are you? Sarge. I need to make a game for my bachelor diploma in game design, and I'm looking for design tips to make it Art Academy worthy. Cool. Alright. Let's go. Y'all ready for this?
Alrighty, guys. Let's turn on some cozy music. And I think some thunder would be nice. Y'all want some thunder? Working on is the coins. So before we started streaming, I changed the coin sound to be a little bit more crunchy. Yeah, that sounds so old school. I love that. We need to add a flash to the screen. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. What I'm gonna do is the way we're gonna accomplish the flashy screen thing. Sorry, let's go to our canvas here. And we're actually going to create just a white. And there's no reason to not do something pretty large here. So we're just going to do this white here. I don't see why we need to do a pixel or anything like that. We can just do 1920 by 1080. We can scale, compress it down. This is just going to be in our textures folder. And we could put it in the... we could put it in the other folder here. Okay. All this is going to be is white flash. Okay. I love getting the game feel right before I move into other things. All right, UI. Just going to do an image. 1920 by 1080. Whoops. There it it is. Actually, you know what? Looks like it doesn't need a sprite at all. It really doesn't. But we're gonna put white flash there just in case. Because I have a feeling that'll break. Depending on the platform. I just got a feeling. So I'm gonna go with my gut here. Alright, so that's gonna be white flash. Okay, we're just gonna drag that into the sprite here. And then turn up the opacity. So all it's gonna do is whenever you collect something, okay? Now let's go to our animation window. There it is. I like to put it down here. We're gonna create a new animation. We're just gonna go to our animation folder. Put it in other. And all this is gonna be is UI white flash. Okay. Go to our animator window. There it is. All right. We're gonna create an empty state here. There's obviously plenty of ways to do this, guys, but I'm gonna do it my garbage way. For those of you who know me well, you know that I live in the South. I live in South Carolina. And so I have a predisposition to duct taping things together. At least that's what people think about South Carolinians. And I'm fine with that because it works and I'm getting things done. This isn't going to loop. This is going to immediately go back to empty, but all we got to do is create a parameter here that's trigger, and it's going to be called flash. Excuse me. Flash. No transition duration. That's fine. I like to have as much control as possible over how things look. That's why I use the animator. All right, so we're going to start at 0. And really quickly, we're going to go up to 1. Well, not 1, but maybe something like this. Okay. Back down. So pretty quick. Immediate. There we go. Immediate. All right. So now all we got to do is we need to go to our, let's see here, FPS controller. And let's see here. Scalar, good. Wolf panel, all right. So it looks like inside the controller itself, we would have, try to figure out which scripts will affect this. Okay, let's take a look here. Camera? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I know how to do this. I'm just trying to figure out which script it would be best to do this through. Could it be the game manager? Well, let's take a look. We're going to double check a few things here. Open up the script here. All right. So let's see here. We need to look for something. What we're going to look for, we're going to look for a reference to this crosshair. Okay. So it's probably going to be a demo weapon. Okay. Input system, maybe? Oh no. I don't know. Alright, let's search. Find in files. And we're going to write health. Well. What about canvas? Coin. The whole solution. There we go. Player statistics. Okay. So player statistics is somewhere. Let's take a look. There it is. Okay. So we're going to do it inside the player statistics script. So if we go into the player statistics script, we can also add on a white flash. Public white flash. Or, it's a Publix animator. And this is the white flash animator. Okay, there we go. All right, good. Then we go to a coin. So first off, we go to Unity here. Almost there, guys. And as many of you know, well, Unity just did something weird. The F. As many of you know, I'm still figuring out AJ's system. AJ is the coder of the game. So I'm still working through his system. But how's everybody doing in the chat? Revert factory settings. Sorry, Unity's bugging out. Goodness. Oh my word. Guys, how are we doing in the chat? Oh, good. Hello, player. Hello, Barat. Hey, Micah. Trailer Man. Predrag. Supute. Pepe is in the house. Hey, Pepe, let's create your own sound. Pepe, can you send me a message with you saying, "It's me, Pepe"? Can you send that to me? And we'll make it send it to Hector. Send it to Hector, and then he'll send it to me. And then we'll make it a soundboard item. All right, so come on, Unity. Jeez. Gosh. Thomas says AJ's code well written. Yes. I specifically asked AJ to make the code written for layman. For those of you who don't know what layman means, it means idiots. And that's people like me. And I'm not being humble. I'm genuinely one of those kind of people. For those of you who saw me, you saw me working in Blender. It's like, what are you doing, Thomas? This is so messy and terrible. That's how I do things. Okay, good. What was I doing? I don't even remember what I was doing. Do you guys remember what I was doing? Oh, the white flash. Okay, so if we go, if we go to the FPS controller, we go to the controller here. Now we have this white flash animator, and it's right here. Okay, so now when we go to a coin pickup, which is an extension of a pickup. So I can imagine the pickup, anything you pick up will have the ability, let's make it so you can have the ability to flash the camera. Because like, what if I pick up ammo and I want my camera to flash, you know? Run SFX. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the coin pickup here. Okay, the trigger event occurs on the more specific script, which is the coin pickup, and it does the run SFX. Now, I feel like inside of the run SFX, I'm just going to be a moron, and I'm going to do game manager dot controller dot player statistics dot white flash animator dot set trigger flash. I think that's what I want to do. Okay. So we got to go up here first. We got to make sure that we're using this. Should I be doing it here? No, I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to do it right here. Just like so. Okay? Is that it? No, managers. That's what we need. Okay. And then what is this? Player controller. Player statistics. What? Why? Come on, come on, come on, come on. We got this. Is it this? Son of a bee. Hold on. I'm still figuring all this crap out, guys. I'm gonna figure it out, I promise. I want to be able to access player statistics from the game manager. Dot. Okay, let's go to our game manager here. Take a look. Game manager does not reference. There it is. There it is. It's public. So I want it. Why can't I access it? It's right there. Hey. Now why? Okay, we're good. So what I would like to do is set a boolean here, and it's flash effect. Okay? And by default, it will be false. Well, actually, we don't need to do that. By default, it's going to be false, and all we got to do is this. If flash effect, then play the flash effect, right? That's about it. So what does that mean? No. It's gonna be right here. We're gonna have play flash effect right here. If play flash effect, and then right here, we'll just do a public bool. Yeah, it doesn't need to be public, but it does need to be serialized. Play flash effect. That way, every single object that you can pick up is gonna play. You could choose whether it plays that flash effect. Okay. We got ourselves a beautiful error. The name play flash effect does not exist in the current context. Yeah, it does, you bee. There we go. Okay, guys. Ignited, it sounds like your life is so relaxing. Ignited says that they're going to take a walk or just go for a ride after they watch this stream. What a relaxing day. You guys want to know what I did for lunch? Can I tell you? If you want to know, let me know in the chat. Because it was kind of fun. And it might give you guys butterflies. Maybe it won't. But, yeah, I could tell you if you want. It was great. I ate burgers, said Bloodly. Yes. You, does it sound like that? Hey, here we go. Let's take a look here. So this is a coin pickup. So look, it's gonna say play flash effect. It's right there. Now let's check it out. When I collect a coin, it should flash. Yep. Oh, Thomas, you win big points. Now, we also wanted to interrupt the trigger. How do you do that? We wanted to interrupt the trigger. So the way you do that is you do something like this. You say reset trigger. You want it to be really fast. Okay. Here's what I did for lunch, guys. I drove down the highway. It's beautiful. Like where I live, it's like the Garden of Eden. Driving down the highway, beautiful blue sky, clouds. And I went to Panera Bread. We have this brand new, there's this shopping center that's just growing out of nowhere. Brand new Panera Bread. I got a bacon turkey bravo and some chicken noodle soup and a water and some bread and an apple. And then I drove 5 minutes down into the just country. And there's this property that I'm buying. It's 12 acres and we're working on getting it closed. And I drove up over the hills on the property, parked next to the tree line, ate my sandwich, and then took a walk on the path into the property. It's the best lunch. So let's take a look at the flashing and why that's not working for us. Let's go to the animator window here, and you'll see cannot preview transition. Transition direction is 0. No exit time. Interruption source, I would argue, should be next state, and then next state, and then it can transition into itself if flash is set to true again. I think that'll do it. What am I getting land for? I am a proponent of investing in property. And so I'm buying land because it's good to have land. So some people buy Dogecoin, I buy land. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, that's great. No, I want to build a house on it for my kids. Hector is in the house. Can we give a round of farts for Hector? Hector, oh, you got an early weekend starting, huh? All right, guys, let me teach you something about game feel. Where's my animation window? There we go. That white flash should be much faster. So very, you want things to be quick and snappy. Okay? So, here we go. Hit play. Quick and snappy. So, let's try again. There we go. See how it feels better now? Ooh, I want to collect coins all day. Man. So things feel really good. Same is true for items like ammo. My theory is ammo boxes are collectibles, so therefore you can play the flash effect. And what do you know? There it is. So for all of these, we're going to type ammo box, and hopefully for all of these collectibles, we can play the flash effect as well. That's just called being a genius. It's something that I've learned how to do over millions and millions of years. So, yeah. My head is starting to hurt. All right, so let's see if we get flash effects for the coins. We do. What about for the actual weapons? The weapons we might need to have a flash effect. I can't wait to do the screen shake. But yeah, collecting ammo, flash effect. Look, doesn't that feel so much better? Get out of here! Oh no, I'm out of ammo. So yeah. Just was at peace during lunch. Okay, so thanks, Hector. If you have a better idea for what the coins should sound like, Hector, feel free to be my guest and make it, but you don't have to. Oh, Hector, you want to be a mod? I can't do it here, hold on. We're gonna make Hector a mod. I can't do it here, hold on. Hector is now a mod.
I'ma put you in a timeout, boy.
Alright. I'm getting a raging headache, so I'm gonna stop drinking that. And I'm gonna move on to my melatonin juice. We also need to do the coins. Let's go to our guns here and take a look. Our guns should also play the flash effect. Oh man. All right, let's go to classic FPS pack. And actually the weapons are all in the samples, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my gravity gun pickup, and it's going to play the automatic as well. So I'll pick up, the axe pickup, the pistol pickup, the rifle pickup, and the rocket launcher pickup. These are all going to play the flash effect. See? There it is. Isn't that cool, guys? That flash effect is now applicable to anything that I pick up. And that's because AJ is a freaking genius. Get out of here, Nephilim. Okay. So, collecting ammo. Same effect. Oh, everything is crunchy, and it feels great. Alright, we're going to crunch down some of the sound effects for the weapons, okay? As many of you know, we're making a classic FPS game. So that means a lot of the sound effects need to be a little bit more crunchy. Hey, Hector, how are we doing on that ambience? I want those trees blowing in the wind. I want the sound of the pines. I want the sound of the fog. I want the sound of the mist. And the crows. Okay.
So here's my pledge to you. I will be a commander.
Where is it?
Of creating a more peaceful world. Please clap.
I'm gonna put please clap somewhere in this video game. Cool. Hector's gonna live stream that tonight, guys. Him creating the ambient sound. So if you want to follow Hector, click the link below and follow Hector's channel, and be sure to hit the notification bell so you guys can join Hector during his live stream tonight. I'll probably be joining him. I'll at least pop in. Hopefully, right? Okay, so let's go to our weapon sounds, and what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna start with the axe, okay? This is what it sounds like currently. Well, this is an old school game. So we're gonna go ahead and override the sample rate, and we're gonna do something very low. Let's try that. A little too much. Try again. That's a lot better. Good, okay, axe works. Let's go ahead and collect all of our guns. Okay. The gravity gun hold is that right there. So we're gonna override it, and then we're gonna do 22. Well, it doesn't work. Let's hear it down here. Yeah, that sounds great. What about misfire? So yeah, let's go ahead and just do all of these here, and we'll do 22. That's great. Good, okay. Luger, let's take a look at Luger here. We're gonna override the sample rate, and we're gonna do 22. All right, let's try that one. I love that crunchy old school sound. That's what we're trying to go for. I feel like it could be more. Luger's a little too crunchy for my taste. I mean, it's definitely nostalgic, but that's good enough for me. Okay, Luger sounds great. MP40. We're gonna override, and then 22 is gonna be what we do, and let's go ahead and play mode. We're gonna make Hector a mod. Okay, let's go to this. Oh! That sounds great. I love that. Car is gonna be fun. This one's gonna be fun. This one's particularly crunchy. So let's take a look at this at 22,000 hertz. Where's my car? That sounds great. That's great, guys. Very good. And then the rocket launcher. This one's gonna be a lot of fun at 22,000. Let's take a look. Isn't this fun? Just compressing things down and getting that old school feel. It's all inside of Unity. Hey, give me you. What if you could go more? Let's try it. Why can't I get those rockets? There we go. I need to get out of here. Okay, I don't like that. So it needs to be 22,000. And by the way, did you guys see the rocket launcher pickup? The ammo pickup? Wasn't working for me. Yeah, let's take a look here. It needs to be bigger, I think. The box collider. Yeah, it needs to be like 4x4 or by 3x4. Yeah, pretty big, honestly. Okay, so rocket launcher sounds great. The only sound left is the trench gun, I believe. Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna go override, and then we're just gonna do 22. Is that all? I think that's it, guys. So all of our sounds are nice and compressed now. So we can go ahead and, after this, we're gonna move the coins UI up. Yep, there is a gravity gun in this game. Okay, let's take a look at all the guns here, make sure everything sounds good. Ooh, oh, that's easily my favorite one. It sounds like I'm listening to this is what I want it to sound like. It sounds like I'm listening to sound effects being played through a bag of leaves. That's what I wanted. That's the best description I could think of. The Luger is wrong. The wrong cursor. Get out of here. Why? Shoot. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, guys, is go ahead and fix the coin value and the coin the coin text. So if you take a look here, what does this say? It says coin 0. That's not what? Wait, what? That's not good. Hold on. What if I don't want it to say coin 0? What if I just want it to say 0? Oh, shoot. That's not good. We need to go to player statistics. Take a look at what's going on. Uh-oh. Let's take a look. Coin text. Ah, look at that. We don't want that. Save that out. Now, what we do is we're going to go ahead and create a coin graphic. I'm fine with going inside of Photoshop here and just go to our UI here. Good. And let's just, we're going to take this circle here. And we're going to fill it in. With white. With white. And then gonna have a nice cross down the center. Whoa. Ooh, this music's really pretty. You guys hear that? What is this? Trevor Kowalski. Oh my goodness, sort albums. Sounds like something. I mean, it's gonna sound cocky. It sounds like something I would write. Let's take a look. Trevor, do you have any more music for me, buddy? 2 songs from Trevor. Okay. Let's do it. Alright, so there's the coins. Save the UI. Jump back into Unity. Go to a UI. Go to the sprite editor. And UI coin. That's about it, guys. There's the UI coin. Now, we take this heart image and we're gonna paste it next to the coin value. Oh, come on. Yep, drag it over. Good, okay. And then we're gonna put that coin there. There it is, guys. Wow, looks good. Move it over just a little bit. And then the coin value itself. And remember, we need to take the health text. Move it over to the coin value. Paste component values. 0. And hey, this should be 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh no! What's going on? That's not good. Son of a bee. Oh gosh. It's hard to explain what's going on, guys, but we got some parenting issues. Which I always do. Son of a... Hang on. I'm gonna put the coin value inside the health panel. I'm gonna unpack... Oh no, I don't want to do that. Son of a snake. That's not... I don't like it this way. We're gonna see how long we can get away with doing it this way. Okay? This is a terrible way to do things. Really, really bad. You can see why. Look at that. Oh, son of a snake. Son of a snake. So... It's hard to explain what's going on right now, guys. Man. I really want to put this coin value inside this health panel right here. So I'm just going to unpack this prefab. Gonna have to do it. Okay, we unpacked it a little bit. Just a little bit. Snake. Oh. This doesn't make me happy. I kind of have to unpack it completely. And then now what we do is we put the coin value in here. And then we take the health value, copy that. This is really, really not great. And then copy this. Paste it there. And then it goes over there. That's what you would want. But I can't do that because I don't want to be changing this prefab. I want this prefab to be unpacked or packed. I want it to remain packed. So we're gonna figure out how to do this without unpacking the prefab. I don't think it's possible. I really don't. Because if we go to free aspect here, you'll notice that okay. Hold on. I think I figured it out. This is going to be the coin image. Okay, I think I figured it out. We could technically solve the problem. It's not bad. That's not a bad solution, okay? Yeah, and then just bring it up. And then the 100... Yeah, it's not great. It's not a great solution. But I think we're okay. So I know a lot of you are probably confused as to what's going on. There's some parenting issues with the prefab itself containing the canvas. And the only way to fix it is to unpack the prefab. I don't want to unpack the prefab because I want to keep the prefab exactly as Okay, we got a problem. Exactly as AJ intended it. So the coin value here, we're gonna set the scale to 1. font size up. Pretty crisp. What's going on? Why is it blurry? Does anybody know why that's blurry? Why is that font blurry? That's so strange. I don't know why. Does anybody know why this font is crisp? I think I know why. Okay, I think I got it. The coin value font size is going to be freaking huge. And then we're going to scale down to 0.2, 0.2. There we go. This isn't ideal. I'm going to just tell you right now, guys. This is temporary. This is definitely temporary. And this is not anybody's fault. This is just the current system does not allow for me to put a image next to the coins. So I'm sort of doing it manually here. Okay, so that's free aspect. If I drag, what about 4K? Looking good, Thomas. 1920 by 1080, looking good, Thomas. All right, let's hit play. Good. Okay, it works. All right. Now we have all of the UI elements working perfectly. I kind of want to add a title to this level. That's always fun for me to just get that going. So I think we'll probably put something up here, like a text box. Yeah, so let's take this health value and we're gonna go ahead and paste it down here. It's gonna be called title. And it's gonna say, what do we want to call this? Pine ripe. I think I want to call it pine ripe. Okay, all caps. Well, what do you think about the way that we work with locations in this game? Is you're at a college campus, so there's various parts of a college campus. So this is the entrance to the college campus. So what would you call it? It's like you enter the gates of the college campus, and it's what would you call that? It's like a field where you walk in, and then what would you call this entrance to a college campus? Let's figure this out together, guys. Quad? No. Field bound. Courtyard? Eden Fall Commons. That's it. Round of applause to Gary. Okay. And so this will be centered. Centered here and here, but it's going to be centered here. There we go. Edenfall Commons. Trying to figure out where I want it. Let's hit play. Who was that? I don't really like Edenfall Commons anymore. It's not scary enough. Yeah, it's like the land of Hyrule, but then you have places in between. So it's okay that it doesn't need to be called Edenfell everywhere. We're at Edenfell, and this is going to be called Pine. Piss Pine. Pine Piss. Pissy Pines. Who is that? It's a hollow. Or a grove. Is it a hollow or a grove? I think I figured it out. Is it a grove? Grove definition. I spelled that wrong. That's grave. Grove. A small wood or a group of trees. Yeah. Okay. It's got to feel perfect. Well, let's look up some words from the Book of Enoch. By the way, Enoch is it's a biblical text. It's a text that was not approved by the Council of Nicaea, and so it's not in the traditional Christian Bible. So Enoch, but there's books in the Bible that reference the Book of Enoch. So in a way, the writers of the Bible blessed. By blessed, I mean they gave their blessing to Enoch in the sense that they're like we read Enoch. Okay, let's figure out some cool words from the Book of Enoch. And the Book of Enoch is something we're going to really be focused on for this. Deluge. The Genesis flood narrative is the flood myth found in chapter 6 of the 9th book of the Bible. Okay. Septuagint. Sirach. We're looking for words that we like. Martyr Grove. Doctrinal Grove. Kind of like that word, doctrinal. Doctrinal Grove. The Grove of Welcomes. Oh man, there's so much here. Enoch book. There it is. Okay. The Book of Enoch is an ancient Hebrew apocalyptic religious text ascribed by tradition of Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. Enoch contains unique material of the origins of demons and Nephilim. See where we're going with this, guys? Why some angels fell from heaven, an explanation of the why the Genesis flood was morally necessary, and the prophetic exposition of the 1,000-year reign of the Messiah. Oh, I love this stuff. Ethiopian. Yeah, the Ethiopians still use it in their Bibles. What's the story? Give me the story. Okay. Shabbat. Camera's dark. One sec, guys. There you go. The Book of the Watchers? Ooh, I love this. The first section of the Book of Enoch describes the fall of the Watchers, the angels who fathered the Nephilim, and ooh, I love this stuff. Okay, and narrates the travel of Enoch into heaven. Okay, I like that Watchers word. Watcher's Wood sounds a little too cheesy. What are the Watchers? What are the Watchers? Forefathers Estate. What's Jordan's idea? Watchers Grove. Watchers Grove does work. Alright. Watchers Grove. See how it feels. Feels good. I feel like I need to get a different font though. Keep trying. Keep trying, guys. What are we thinking here? Watchers Grove it's just not working for me. Watchers Hollow. Words like hollow and grove I really like. Watchers. But I want to use the word watcher. Watchers something. No, Daniel. According to the Book of Enoch, the Watchers are bound in the valleys of the earth until Judgment Day. Whew, that's creepy. Watcher's Garden. Interesting. It's not really a garden, it really is a grove. No. Grounds. I love that word, grounds. Okay, we're gonna use the word grounds. I love that word. So, round of applause to okay, Jason. I love that word, grounds. So let's find a word in this Wikipedia page that we like. There was a word in here I really liked called genitive. Genitive. In grammar, the genitive case is the grammatical case. Genitive. Okay, interesting. The seventh ground. 7 grounds. Seventh ground. 7th grounds. 7th. Something grounds. Oh, we're gonna figure it out. And yeah, we don't want it to be so biblical that it's just in your face. So you have to like find ground of the saints. No, Mount, the fairgrounds or the fleeting grounds. Thorough grounds. Oh man, we're so close. We're gonna get it. It's gonna feel great. Shine grounds, Sinai grounds. Fallen grounds. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now, fallen grounds is a little too on the nose. Atonement grounds. Interesting. Let's keep it up. We're getting there, guys. Almost there. We're so close. So fallen grounds is like pretty close. That's pretty close. We're almost there. Hemel grounds, witnessed grounds, high grounds, no. Caustic grounds, no. No. First, no. It's not anything wrong with anybody. It's just I'm being picky here. Nope. I think fallen grounds is going to be what we choose. But keep it sinful grounds? Nope. Deadfall grounds. Nope. Yeah, nope. Nope. Sunken grounds. Interesting. Nope. Keep it going. We're almost there. Smelly grounds, ground beans. Fallen grounds. I like that one. Although, what's a synonym for ground or fallen? Forgotten grounds. Kind of like that. Sanguinary. What is sanguinary? Shadow grounds. What was that word sanguine in? Kind of like Shadowgate. It has to describe what this level is. And in a way it's an opening up to this world. So we're so close. I love this. We're so close. Mall. What's a mall? I love that word mall. What about path? I love the word path. Watch path. Nope, not there yet. We're getting there. I think path is a good one. We're getting there. Moss path. It's kind of like green path in Hollow Knight. Something path. Let's do some path. All right. Ollie path. Path of gloom. Watcher's path. Smelly path of gloom. Path. Waking path. Revelation ground. Shadow path. No. We're looking for green. We're looking for foggy. We're looking for misty. We're looking for foliage, flowers, moss. It needs to be a heavy, humid, naturey word. Path. Path. Whatever that is, it's heavy, naturey, something path. The Irie path. Mossgate is good, but that's actually from a game. I believe that's from a game called Nevermore. Path of Ether? No. Silent Path. Dank Path. Soylent. Nope. We're getting there. Crooked Path? Nope. Nope. Not Weeping Path. Foggy Fur? Nope. Sodden Path. Kind of like Sodden Path. What about Sodom's Path? Sodom's Hollow. Okay, Sodom's Hollow is what we have decided. We found it! All right. So this is Sodom's Hollow. I feel like we need to use a different font, though. So let's see if we can go find some pixel fonts on DaFont. And by the way, guys, there is... Let's see here. There are a few coupon codes left for May 27th, and that is today. If you guys want to join full-time game dev, join over 1,800 students worldwide. A great, wonderfully helpful Discord community, and I think a lot of the Discord students are actually in the chat right now. Feel free to say hi. If you guys want to join the program, you can use these coupon codes below. There's just 2 left, and get a massive 40% off. These usually sell out within the first day or the day of the live stream. I'm going to teach you everything you need to learn about, or at least what I've learned in making a game from scratch, a 2D game and also a 3D game. And not only that, creating a demo and using that demo to seek funding from publishers and also Kickstarter, which I've done multiple times, raising 6 figures each time. And on top of all of that, I'm going to teach you how to sell your game on Steam, hit the Steam front page. Yeah, great reviews. The refund rate is really low. It's like 3 to 4% right now, which is incredibly low for an online course. 30 plus hours of content, workbooks, a community, and bi-monthly meetings with yours truly. So if you are interested in becoming a full-time game developer and giving it a shot and seeing if you can do it, I can't make any promises, but I can tell you everything that I learned. So there are just 2 coupon codes below. Feel free to use those, and I will see you at fulltimegamedev.com. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into Defiant here, and we're gonna look for a pixelated font. Although my problem is this Dojica, that is a lot better actually. I kind of like that. And what was it? It was Sodom's Hollow. Yeah, I think one of the hallmarks of this game is it's an O. Interestingly, you could do something like this, Sodom's Hollow, and play with the name Adam. But I think O is fine. Sodom's Hollow. And I actually think all I really need are pixel flourishes. Pixelated corner flourish. See if we can find some of those. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I want some flourishes where the text is here. So we're gonna shrink it down like this. And it's gonna appear at the top. Okay. Save that out. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Photoshop here. And I'm gonna see if I can trace some of these flourishes to make them look pixelated. How we doing in the chat, guys? It does sound like Salem's Lot. That's why I like it. Allegard. Okay. Allegard font. Let's take a look. Ooh, I kind of like that. Sodom's Hollow. That's an interesting thought. Let's do it. Good? I mean, great font, by the way. So, we're just gonna actually put that inside the project folder right away. We could try it out. It's called Allegard. So let's do it. Where is it? You mother effer. Hold on. There we go. This is an interesting thought. Let's turn on overflow and then overflow. Kind of cool. I do wonder if we should put spaces in between it. Sodom's Hollow. Let's see how this looks. Kind of like it. I really like it. Round of applause. Who was that? Who was that? Chris, if it sounds like Sodomy Hollow, that's good. I mean, it should sound... This is a very disturbing game. There's going to be a lot of biblical, strange, religious, violent, disturbing things. So that's great. We want it to sound like that. Who was that? It's Sazzer. Thank you so much, buddy. That's really good. Okay, and it's definitely got that feeling of an old school shooter. One of the things I want to do though is see what I can do here. Is Sodom's Hollow. Kind of like it like this, but what if we did that? Okay. Yeah, I still want some flourishes, okay? In caps, it looks a little bit more old school, so let's see if we can do that. We can, let's see if we can create some of those flourishes. Does that sound good, guys? No Text Mesh Pro, no. We're not doing anything special. Alright, let's find a corner flourish. Let's type corner flourish. This music isn't for me. You guys want to listen to? Let's listen to 8 hours of typewriter theme song. Which is Resident Evil. You want to do that, guys? There it is. Hopefully we won't get, banned or whatever. Darth Life Alex just signed up for full-time game dev. That is awesome. Seriously. That is so great. Feel free, guys, if you're in the chat and you are part of the program, feel free to welcome Darth Life Alex. And Darth Life Alex, you should get Discord access here in a second. Just welcome. And thank you for supporting the channel. I hope you learn a lot. And seriously, man, if it doesn't work out for you, remember there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. I want you to be happy. I want you to learn a lot. So feel free to take advantage of that. Oh, I like this. Okay, so we're going to rasterize this little corner flourish here. I like it a lot. Now, the reason I'm using live text instead of creating like images for Sodom's Hollow is because I'm probably going to change the name. I just know how I make games. That's usually what happens. So, yeah. All right, guys. So I don't like any of the anti-aliasing there, so I'm just going to trace over it and do some pretty simplistic lines here. See what I'm doing? Whoops, almost there. Transform, flip horizontal. Okay, what do we think, guys, about this corner flourish here? Pretty cool, huh? So we're gonna go ahead and go to canvas. Yeah, I didn't expect myself to be so excited to jump into doing all the canvas stuff, the UI elements, but I guess I was ready to go for it. So I was feeling it. Okay, so we needed more space for the UI, so we're just gonna drag that over and we're gonna call this corner flourish. Whoops. I like that. Thank you to the Noun project for speeding up production time. If you guys haven't checked out Noun project, feel free to check that out. Okay, so we just lost everything because we changed the actual size of our canvas, mother F. Son of a... I'm just kidding. We're just gonna have to drag everything back up towards the center and smile and not worry. Everything is okay. We're almost there. Almost there. And you guys are gonna be squealing when you see how this looks with the post-processing effects on it. Your eyes will what's gonna start that? You'll get a thrill up your leg. No, I promise. You just wait. Once we get all this basic iconography done, we can actually add some post-processing effects, okay? So this is gonna be called UI title, or just corner flourish actually, okay? Let's take a look at this. Let's hit apply. And hopefully everything got fixed. It did. We're gonna turn off the black. Save that out. Go back into Unity. And let's see here. Connor says, Thomas, you're a Christian and you swear. Only certain words. I don't mind certain words, and I just see them as cultural words. I don't see it as a problem. I could be wrong, though. Okay. Let's take this white flash here. And that's going to be an image that we can use. This is going to be the corner one for our title. Okay, and let's just go to image. Corner flourish. There it is. And then set native size. And we're going to try and... where is it? Where's my corner flourish? Oh, alpha. There we go. All right, so we found our corner flourish. We're gonna set it to 5 by 5 or 3 by 3. Hey, how about 3.5 by 3.5? How about 4 by 4? There we go. It's a little big. It's a little big. So we're gonna set it to 3 by 3. There we go. And then this one is gonna be rotated to $175 or 180. Wait, 180? Yeah. And then we're just gonna drag that over right here. Good. Now, the hope is that these corner flourishes work with any level name. So Jasper's hole It'd be Jasper's. That's a weird name, but we'll go for it. Jasper's Hole Garden of Eden. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, here we go. What was it called? Sodom's Hollow. Hey, you know, the effing truth is I could probably just shrink it down a little bit. It's a little big. There we go. All right, let's hit play here and see how it feels. And we'll have it fade in and all that. I just feel like it should be centered. Oh, the problem with centering is you have to hide. You have to hide the, let's create a game object here. The crosshair. Why? Oh my word. We're gonna call this level title. Y'all debating again? That's okay. It's good to have debates. I have no qualms. It just feels a little big. So we're gonna go even smaller. Sodom's Hollow. Sodomy Hollow. Sodomy Hollow. Yeah, I think maybe I have a problem. Kind of like it with just one. Yeah, I kind of like it that way. Breast Dynasty. Hector, can you or somebody ban Breast Dynasty? Or Beast Dynasty? Freudian slip there. Row one, come on. Bring in some law. There we go.
I'ma put you in a timeout, boy.
Thank you. Good job. Practice that authority. All right. So Sodom's Hollow looks kind of fine. It's not great. What I'm thinking of doing is maskable. Ugh, I don't want to deal with that. I just don't know how to do the raycast. And I don't want to do it. So let's do this. Let's do one. We'll do one by one. Okay? I got it. I figured it out. 1.3 by 1.3. Okay. This one is 1.3 by 1.3 as well. We're just playing around. We're gonna get this perfect. Delete this one here. You set this up to be 1.6, 1.6, 1.6, 1.6, negative 1.6. Okay, so I think I got an idea here. Okay. All right. Why am I spending so much time on this? I tell you guys not to do this, and then I do it. Ah! Just give up the corners, and all we're gonna deal with is the level title, okay? Okay. Jeez. So stupid. Alright, let's have Sodom's Hollow fade in. Animation. Other. UI. Title fade in out. And I actually don't think I need a trigger or anything like that, because most levels you just spawn into immediately and it'll play it. That's about all you gotta do. We can even play a sound. Alright, guys? And I also don't want that to loop. Let's turn off the music really quick. And let's actually just get some music in here. There it is. Turn that on. And let's add in that music, which is going to be Resident Evil. Here we go. Good. All right. Sorry that took so long, guys. I feel like there should be a sound that plays when Sodom's Hollow appears. It would be a crow tail. So let's go to Logic Pro and get a crow tail. Okay, crow. Oh, come on. Son of a. Go to freesound.org. Crow tail. How do you spell crow tail? That's it right there. Okay. So we have this crow tail that I got from Audacity. Is it a crow tail? Is that how you say it? But it fades in like this. See, look. Oh, I really like that. And let's do a crying sound. Here we go. Just a really low pitch. Plenty of reverb on that. Crying, generate silence. Good.
your crying sound.
Okay. I feel like it should be a whispering. Okay. And it's going to be a female voice, of course. And that will reveal itself to you guys slowly as we create this game. Good. Reverb. Actually, delay first, which is echo. Okay, and then the decay factor, that's correct, but the delay time should be something like 0.7. Decay factor should be 0.5. 0.2, and then the decay factor should be 0.8. Okay, good. And then obviously, pause stretch of 1.3. Try it again. Nope. Just some reverb. And the dry gain way down, wet gain up. Good, okay. Good. I wonder if this should be much lower, or at least have a lower pitch to it. So just drop it way down. Yep, that's what I thought. And then burn this one down. And no vocals. Really like that. All right, export as wave. This is just going to be title in, title fade in out. And the way we do that is we just go to Unity here, and we're going to go to our canvas, level title. I haven't even checked on you guys. How are we doing? Good, good. All right. Sorry, I wasn't really thinking, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to put an audio source on the actual title here. Spatial blend, I'm fine with some reverb zone mix. That's fine, but it's going to be 2D. The pitch is fine. I don't want it to loop. Plan awake is... I don't know what that was, by the way, that noise. But... I need to fix that. So that's fine. Let's add an animator function. Audio source, we do not want it to play on awake. And then we're going to go to our animator functions. This is our audio source. Drag that in. And then all we're going to do is we're going to have it play a sound. There it is. And we're going to choose that title. I don't know what that is, but I have no idea what that is. So how long does it take to come in? So about to right there, and then, yep. So, yep. Good, okay, okay. I love that. And it's gonna play that sound for us. The next thing I wanna do is make sure that title sound is like old school. So we're gonna go to override and set it to 22, hit apply, and then try it again. Hey, AJ Tech is here. Have I already said hello to you, AJ? I'm not sure. I kind of like it being super crispy, so let's hit play. We got ourselves an issue here. The level title animator is not playing it for some reason. Let's take a look. There we go. Man, I really feel like we need a title trigger. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's right. AJ, did you want to hop on a... Let me use a restroom really quick. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. All right. First off, turn on some soft piano music. I actually have a pretty quick solution here. I don't want the level title to play just yet. So the thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to parameters here. Then we're gonna go to it's gonna be trigger, and it's gonna be fade in. Okay, we're gonna create a empty state here. So we want to trigger in the title. I don't like it triggering in immediately, to be completely honest. I thought I wouldn't mind it. I do. So all we do is we go to make transition. We're gonna see if we can do this in 5 minutes. Okay, someone set a timer for 5 minutes, and let me know if I've done it. So let me know when the timer's done. Okay, so we're gonna say if fade in, no exit time, transition duration 0, and then go back to empty after we're done. Correct. Good. This is the default state. Then we'll create a script. Let's go all the way down. I've done this so many times. I should be able to do this. So you go to scripts, animation trigger. I already got one. That's what I thought. Okay, so we go to, oh, this is so good, thank God. Then we go to, well, I don't know why we already have one, but we already have one. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna create a cube. Yep, we're gonna create a cube here. All the way down at the bottom here. All the way down. It's going to be called our title trigger zone. Whoops. And you really only trigger into an area once, at least for now. The title trigger. We're going to keep the mesh renderer on so we can at least trigger it. And then what it's going to do is, there we go. We're going to find the animator. And so in this case, what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to drag in this right here, and then the trigger name is fade in. Okay, that's the first test here. Okay, so let's see here. That's a box collider. It's going to be a trigger. And let's hit play. There we go. Okay, so Saddam's Hollow is fading in just fine. But one of the primary problems is we want the level title. First off, we want the level title to be always at 0 color. Yep, there we go. One thing we want to do is we want to make sure that this animation trigger can access the FPS controller regardless. So what we do is we go to animation trigger, and we're going to say serialized field. It's going to be a Boolean, and it's controls title. If that's set to true, it's going to automatically just control the title of the animator. So if controls title, then animator equals, it's going to equal the game manager dot, and it's going to be in here. This is going to be a public animator, and it's going to be a title. Okay. We also need to, classic FPS, we need to be using right here, using classic FPS dot managers. Yep. Is that correct, AJ? Game manager dot player statistics dot title animator, or just title. That's fine. It really should be level title. I know this isn't perfect, AJ, but I'm putting it in the player statistics because you have all of the other UI stuff in there. So okay. So if trig controls title, it's automatically going to find that. Okay. Then we go to our FPS controller. We go to the player statistics. There's level title. Just drag that in. Then we go to our actual title, which is the trigger. There it is. Title trigger. Controls title. It's true. We can actually set this to none, and it should still work. Okay, let's try it out. So the way this will work when the player spawns in. Boom! There we go. So did I do this in 5 minutes? Did I do it in less than 5 minutes? Did I do it in 5 minutes? Good. I hope that works for you, AJ. One of the things, though, that we want to do is we want to be able to have it reappear and appear and appear and appear over and over and over again. So I feel like we need to. I'll create some kind of like. Let me think here. Do quads? Can you pass through one side of a quad and not the other side of a quad? 30 seconds to spare. Thomas wins. Okay, so there is our title trigger. Now, the interesting thing about a title trigger is we could also say, you know, well, what do we want the title to be? But I'm not going to do that. Yes, I am. Okay. Text. Is it a text mesh? Let's take a look here. I'd like to be able to determine what the title of the level is. So let's see here. Let's go to our game or our FPS controller. Level title. There it is. Okay, so we got to be using the using Unity Engine .ui. Yep. Okay. That's what we're using. And then text, and then this is going to be called no. This is a string. Level name. Honestly, this should be called title trigger. But it's an animation trigger. It's gonna hold all things. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Hey, how do I make this conditional? Does anybody know this? If I click Controls Title, how do I make this level title's name show up in the inspector? AJ, do you have any hints at that? Can I put like a condition that says if Controls Title show this string in inspector? How do I do that? How do I do that, AJ? Don't go back to sleep, AJ. Tell me what to do. Because I don't want to create a separate script called, level trigger. But I also don't want level title showing up in this animation trigger. I don't want to write a custom editor, though, AJ. I really want to know how to do that. Anyway, if controls title, then we're going to do that. But then we're also going to do this. We're going to say animator dot transform dot get component text dot text equals level title name. I think that's fine. Then we can, make this actual title trigger say something like Poop Valley. Let's try that. You guys ready? Let's hit play. So if I cross into this over here, it should say Poop Valley. There we go. Will it do it over and over again? It does it over and over again. All right, we need another variable, and it's called Boolean. Disable after trigger. Why don't we just call it trigger once? Okay. And then we say if trigger once. Actually, what we could do is just do this. Yeah, no, let's do that. If trigger once is set to true, then we're just going to destroy this game object forever. Is that okay, AJ? Can we destroy this? I would prefer that if we load into the scene again, that you could use it again. Is it okay to destroy it? Gordon. Is that okay, AJ, if I destroy this? Because what I want is if the player dies... Well, I guess it depends. Yeah, I think if a player dies, I'd want them to be able to trigger this again. Okay. AJ says we're good to go. Thank you, AJ. All right, we're going to destroy the object if trigger once. All right. Go back to Unity and just set it to trigger once. There we go. And then let's go to save and hit play here. Let's try it again. Give me them coins. Entering into Poop Valley.
You have entered the Poop Valley.
All right. Very cool. That's good news. Next question I want to do is, how do I require a player direction? Not an erection, a player direction. How can I require this? Does anybody know? How do I require a player direction? So I want the player to hit only one side of this title trigger as they enter a zone. Because I don't want them to walk out of an area and it trigger again. You know what I mean? So that's what we need to figure out together. Together forever. Yep. Let's do a quad here. What happens if I do a quad? Let's take a look. No, but it doesn't even matter because it's still a box collider. No. Detrix, that's not going to work. I want it to be... No. It needs to require a player direction. AJ, check if the dot product of the player forward and the player movement direction is 1. AJ, can you message me that on Discord? AJ, why aren't you asleep? But can you message me on that on Discord? Like as a script? Because in my head, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create 2 triggers. And it's going to be directional. You have to hit one and then it enables the other. But if you have a better solution, then I would love to hear it. All right, there's no mesh renderer. It's just a box collider. Where is it? Where is the box collider? Oh. And hey, let's make a prefab out of this while we're waiting. I mean, AJ, if you don't want to do that, what am I saying? I'll ask for whatever I can until you say no. So, just know. That's what I'll do. There's the title trigger. AJ messaged me. While we're waiting, I have a quick thought. The axe, or the knife, we need to disable that trail renderer by default. So axe idle is going to have... That's weird. Oh, I remember. That's right. Axe swing, it should enable it and then disable it. Yeah, so it needs to disable the trail renderer, like right here. Just while we're waiting on... I think that... I think AJ's asleep. So that's okay. Yeah, AJ's asleep. So he was saying we need to check the dot. Does anybody have any solutions? Tell me what to do. Basically, this title trigger, I want it to only happen when the player enters via a certain direction. So... Yeah, that's the thing is, if they walk backward into it... Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Watch this. We're going to create a... I did this once upon a time, and it was an interesting method, but it worked. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this. This is going to be called enable trigger, okay? Or object activator. Object activate trigger, okay? This is going to be so obnoxious, but it's going to work. All we do is we create a serialized field here, and we go to game object, and then yep, I got it. Activate which object? Okay, that's a serialized field, and then all we do is we go to this, and this is going to be called object. We need to rename this activate trigger. Okay, if blah 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 blah, good. And all it's going to do, this is so interesting. All this is going to do is it's going to activate that trigger zone. Activate which object? Dot set active true. Okay, that's all we're going to do. So here's what you do. You go to your title trigger. And what you do is, well, you unpack it completely. So that's the title trigger. And then you paste something over here, and this is called the title trigger step 1. And that's title trigger step 2, okay? So step 1 is over here. And then instead of having an animation trigger, it's a object activator trigger. And it's gonna activate this object right here, okay? Then you create a new empty game object, and all we're gonna do is call this title trigger. And we're gonna drag both of these inside of the title trigger. Make sure it's centered up pretty good here. Let's zero out everything like that first. Drag it over, and then step 1 is gonna be over here, okay? And then step 2, let's put it below. So they have to hit step 1 before they can hit step 2, okay? And this is step 2. And step 1 is going to be pretty far away. See that? Okay, so let's disable step 2. And there's step 1. And then this is the new title trigger prefab. I'm winning so many points today. Okay, so that's title trigger 1. We're going to delete this one. Good, okay. And then go back to title trigger. There it is. Title trigger. Watch this. Here we go. So only on entering this area is it going to play. Man, I win. I win. Watch, it's going to work too. All right, so let's go this way. Nothing happened. Why? Because I didn't activate step 1 first. Well, let's go this way. Talk about winning all the time. It's not easy, but it happens. I just love me. I love being me. I love me, and I love being me. So, hey, and you want to know something funny? You know, we could go, okay. Well, this is title trigger step 2. What's the level called again, guys? Let's go to title. This could be Sodom's Hollow. That's right. Okay. Well, we could go, okay. Well, this is taking us into Sodom's Hollow. Right here. Whoops. We move this entire object here. There we go. That's taking us into Sodom's Hollow. And let's say, hey, you know, we go over to this beach zone. Well, remember where the steps are located. So this is step 1, and this is step 2. Okay? So you just come on over here like this, and it's gonna, just take us to the beachfront. And we could rename this to, you know, Carl's Lighthouse. And having level names is so helpful to your game. It's going to make everything feel so polished. So the player is going to be, let's see here. Is it over there? Yeah, it's over here. All right, so the player will start down here in this train, you know. Yeah, as long you're correct, Patrick. As long as the player can't walk around it, yes, it'll work. Which the player cannot. So now we're in Sodom's Hollow. See how everything's starting to feel like a game now, guys. It just by limiting the player and then creating collectibles and. AJ, have you seen this? Have you seen this work? So we can kill the Nephilim by throwing the. And AJ, this is the enemy types. These are called the Nephilim, and we made it so their eyes glow when you go far away, and we got all of our ammo types and all that cool stuff. I think I got all of my ammo or all my weapons. Okay, let's go ahead and check the beach and see if the title works down there too. It might not, now that I'm thinking about it. No, it should be able to work, yeah. Good. And the theory is, you know, it should be able to happen over and over and over again. So currently, it's only going to be one trigger. So let's double check. Okay. So we need to fix something here. So if I want this to trigger once or trigger often, what I need to do is I also need to go to my right here. I need to go to serialize field, and we need to create a game object and go to create a new game object, and this is going to be called step 1, trigger step 1. And then what we need to do is we need to go down here, and if trigger once is set to true, then, you know, destroy the game object. Else, what we need to do is we need to go to trigger step 1 dot set active. No. Trigger. No, this, all we need to do is just set active. True. That doesn't work. False. Game object. Dot set active equals false. Okay. That should do it. Okay? That should do it. Okay? So there's trigger once. And honestly, you know, I think this one should trigger over and over again too. I'm fine with that. So this is going to be triggered. It's going to trigger all the time. So let's test it out. Okay, let's go back in. Good, okay, I play around, I'm having fun. I go back. Try again. Good. Same is true over here. Well, that's weird. Carl's lighthouse got moved. Kind of strange. If I go back, so it's somewhere over here, and then I come back in. Good. Okay. Like it. Well, it works for me, honestly. I really like it. All right, guys. Wow. I mean, I really like the trigger zones. I think they're awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and just apply those to all, and then delete that one because Carl's Lighthouse we're probably gonna delete anyway. But the title trigger zones work great. I really like them. So that's awesome. That's really great. Let's think here. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh, I was gonna add the post-processing effects to the camera. So what we're gonna do there is we're gonna create another camera, and this is just gonna be our UI camera, meaning the layer is gonna be okay. So this camera here, we do not want to render the UI. So we're gonna go to culling mask. We don't want to render the UI. Let's hit play. Okay, the UI is not currently set up. So this is all UI, is it? So for some reason it is. What? Why is this not working? What's going on here? So that's our camera, and it's still rendering that UI. Strange. Very strange. Oh, I get it. Do I? Okay. Render camera. Create a new camera. I think I get it. Create a new camera in the canvas. I think I get it. Maybe I don't. Show nothing except for the UI. Oh, I've never done this before, so yeah. Ah, yes. And then you go to depth only. Okay. Somebody. Oh. Under camera. It's not showing it for some reason. Bye, AJ. Congratulations, dude. Your system's awesome. So, what's going on? I'm confused. So, the UI is not being rendered. We have this camera here. And we're saying render UI, render everything. How strange. Render camera. I don't know, guys. Let's double check something here. I don't understand something. Screen space camera. If we drag in the camera, yeah. That's kind of cool. Let's hit play. I think that works. The glow is a little intense though. And I feel like I've known that though. How's it look at full screen? What do you guys think? Maybe I should, yeah. Okay, I got it. Shh. Crosshair is gonna be, yeah. It's gonna be this, like, peach color. There we go, we're gonna add it to our swatches. Hey, and then we can put it everywhere. You can just keep doing it. Yep. So we're gonna try this out here. So this peach color won't glow as much, but it'll also look kind of stylish. That's, you know, the theory, at least. Coin image. Pick that color. That's why I'm using white, because you can change the color. Ooh, that looks awesome. Look at that. What did I tell y'all? The ammo. I love that coloring. It's really, really pretty. The glow's intense. It is. It is intense. So I wonder if we can bring it down across the board. I think that's everything. Let's hit play. And you can even see the pixelation. Yeah, and the noise flickering. That's really cool. I really like that. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if I have a problem with it. We could go a little darker. Okay. All right. Hey, I like it. The level title here, obviously, we'll drop down the alpha first. Hit play. Yeah, I think those coins would look pretty cool if they were that peachish color. Let's see here. Let's go to the... Sorry, I'm getting picky. If the coins were that peachish color, things would be really make a lot more sense to me. So let's take a look. Yes, base color. That's the problem. Okay, that was the problem. I was like, why am I having trouble controlling the coin color? Yeah, so it's like a fleshy color. Okay, I like that a lot more. So I'm just testing out how everything feels. Let me try something, guys. We are so close to having it feel perfect. Sodom's Hollow. Sodom's Hollow. I would really, I'm going to test that out. I'm going to test out a voice that plays.
Sodom's Hollow.
Because that could be really fun. It's as big as we can go. How's that look? It's huge. Thomas, what are you thinking? All right, we're going to try that out.
Sodom's Hollow. Sodom's Hollow. Sodom's Hollow. Sodom's Hollow. Sodom's Hollow. Sodom's Hollow.
Okay, good. I like that. So then what you do is you just change the pitch to be a little lower.
Sodom's Hollow.
I want to get that crunchy, crispy feel. So what you do is you're going to do pitch over top of it.
Sodom's Hollow.
Sodom's Hollow. Sodom's Hollow.
I'll show you guys how we're going to do this. And, you know, we probably need some reverb on it, to be completely honest. So let's generate that really quick. Tracks, generate, silence. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just do this, reverb. And then echo.
Sodom's Hollow.
Good, okay. And then do some reverb. The more dry than wet, of course.
Sodom's Hollow.
Okay, I like that. And then this right here towards the front was a little much. Make sure it's make sure it's between -12 and -6.
Sodom.
Good. Okay, export. I like that actually. Let's go to this here, and then all you got to do is go to your level title, and I believe it's gonna play that sound, and then it's gonna play this sound. We can do another one. Play sound, and we're gonna need to specify this in the actual level trigger, title trigger. There it is. And hey, remember, the best part, override sample rate, super low.
Sodom's Hollow.
Apply.
Sodom's Hollow.
I like that. That's really cool. Okay, let's hit play. And the level title, hey, what does that look like red? Ooh. That's cool, but we're not gonna do that. So if the player was over here, man, this is gonna feel so crunchy and crisp. I love how this feels.
Sodom's Hollow.
That's great. Honestly, I love it. That is so cool. All right, I love that. The last thing we want to do is we want to go to our animation trigger, or, well, yeah, it'd be animation trigger, and then it would be level title. You would also say, you would go to, what are we doing here? Shoot. Shoot. What we could do is we could play a trigger sound through the animator. Oh shoot. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have time to do this. So unfortunately, we can't do this right now, which is fine. It's fine. So I believe it's too complicated. The best way to go about it would be to, yeah, I don't want to do it. Okay, I don't want to do it. So it looks like the color's wrong. It's okay. Just select it, then go down. Okay. Now, the last thing I wanted to do in this stream, guys, yeah, the barrels will be destructible. Everything, you know, there's going to be a ton of stuff. The last thing I want to do here, guys, is actually, believe it or not, our modeler, who is Felipe, and you can follow him below, he sent me some test arms to put into the scene. So we're going to see how it feels. And just wanted to let you guys know there is one more coupon code left, and then they're done for today. I'm not sure if I'll be doing coupon codes tomorrow, to be completely honest with you guys. There's one more coupon code left for fulltimegamedev.com. I think I have over 2,000 students at fulltimegamedev.com, and the refund rate for this program is 3%. I think it might be 3 to 4%. It's going up because it went up just a little bit because I think we just have so many students. So, but by the way, 4% refund rate is ridiculously low. The reviews are incredible, and I think we have some people. We usually have people in the chat to help me promote the course, I guess. No, people in the chat who are full-time game dev students. So guys, feel free to say hello. But if you want to learn everything that I've learned in the last decade of not only securing funding from Kickstarter, which I've done twice, 6 figures both times, but also securing funding from publishers, which I've done 3 times. The first time was a little weird. That was when I was a lot younger, so that one didn't go so well. But the next 2, I learned a lot about how to secure funding. And the best part about securing funding, guys, is you can go full-time when you secure funding. And even better, you can do this with just a demo. And so I teach you how to do that at fulltimegamedev.com, and that's 30 plus hours of content. And then also I teach you how to make a game from 2D, a 2D game from scratch, and also a 3D game, and that's with the help of my buddy. And he teaches how to do 3D. A lot of the stuff we're doing here I teach, or he teaches at fulltimegamedev.com. Awesome Discord community, and best part, 30-day money-back guarantee. So if it doesn't work for you, I'll send you a refund immediately. So if what I'm doing right now sounds like a lot of fun to you, I can't promise anything, but I can promise that I'll teach you everything that I've learned to get to this point, which is I make games full time. I support my family. I support my kids. I pay the bills, and I make games. If that sounds interesting to you, there is one more promo code below for 40% off. All right, let's jump into Discord here, and it looks like Felipe sent me the arms. So this is just a test. So we're going to bring this into, we're going to bring this into our assets here. Where are we? There we go. Weapons. And this is going to be I believe that this is the rifle. And this is going to be rifle R2, or rifle with arms. Okay, we're going to save that. It's a blend file. And we're just going to bring this into the rifle. And we're going to take a look at what it looks like. There it is. Okay, so it looks like we can select that, and you can, there it is. Drag it in. There it is. Okay. All right, it's got arms. That's good. And all we do is just scale it up, and we're just going to match it to the actual KR. And I was talking to Felipe, and I said, was this a pain in the butt? He was like, oh yeah, it was a pain. And I knew it was. I knew it would be a pain because I tried it. I tried hopping into Blender and getting everything set up properly, and it is, guys, it is tough. So let's see here. We'll scale this up a little bit here. For some reason, fingers, I mean, it's pretty obvious why, but fingers are very complex. And hands can look really bizarre if you're not really careful. So Felipe sent this to me, and I'm really grateful for him trying to do this for me. By the way, guys, I pay people. The people who are sending me stuff, I pay them. So I don't want to see somebody post a video on YouTube about how Thomas doesn't pay people to... That's like something in my nightmares is
Thomas Brush is stealing fans' artwork to make games.
It's like, no, I'm paying everybody I work with. I don't do that. Okay, that's decent enough, right? So we'll just drag it into here. And all we got to do is get that material and yeah, I think we just drag that in to... Wait, what? Okay, good. So there's that. All right, so next thing is... We need to yank out. Oh man. I don't think we have a arm texture, do we? I don't see one. We're gonna extract the materials. So this is a skin mesh renderer. Crap. I'm looking for the materials for the arms. So we have left arm here. Okay. So we can just drag. Oh, I see. That's Lambert 1 and Lambert 2. If I change the color, what happens? Yep, okay. Now, we should have an arm texture that was created for us. There it is. Does it work? It should. Let's drag in the normal and the metallic. Yeah, I don't know if he sent the texture to me or not. Let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's wrapping properly. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I need the textures. So, unfortunately, I can't test the arms out perfectly, but we can at least take a look. Okay. So there's the right arm. All we're going to do with the right arm is just go to Lambert 2 and drag that in as well. It's right here. Arm. And I think Lambert 1 and 2, which are just arm 1 and 2, I think they should be tuned. Just for now. Okay. So let's hit play here. And let's go grab that rifle. Looks pretty good. Actually, it looks really good. Cool. Can I control the bones? It feels a lot better to shoot when the hands are wrapped. Hey! Looks like I could actually see my nails on that hand. Oh, so we have arm 1. Okay, so I actually really like it. You could see that arm 1 is correct. You know, we've got our nails. It's just we don't have this arm over here. So Felipe needs to send us that texture, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness, that looks great. Really good, Felipe. Can I bend the bones? That's the question. Because I want to be able to animate just ever so subtly. I don't want to do too much. Yeah, like this arm here, the reload. I think reload is actually probably going to be just moving it down. Cool, okay. Let's take a look again. Sorry, I really like it. It's kind of fun. Yeah. Let's do it again. Sorry, I just want to see it. It's so funny. Look at that. Oh, I love that. I feel like the KAR should be a little bit bigger. So I might maybe let Felipe know that. I feel like it just needs to be a little bit bigger. You know. But I can't do it here because we have to rewrap it. So. But I think that's kind of, like it should be a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier looking. Yeah. See how it looks a little bit heavier? It feels great though. Probably could rotate it a little bit so it feels like it's pointed in the wrong direction. So probably could do something like that maybe. Sorry, I might need to do it in play mode. So all we'll do is that, and then we'll have this hand just literally go like this and pull back really fast. So it looks like he's cocking or ratcheting it or whatever. Okay. Well, let's go back in time though. I kind of screwed it up. But overall, I think it looks really good. Yeah, with arms, I mean, it changes everything. It just feels like the gun is a little too small. But great job to Felipe. If you haven't followed Felipe, you can follow him below. He's going to cover a lot of the design elements of these guns. Let me make a screenshot here. Yeah, I feel like it should be here rotated a little bit more. Go over here. Yep. Yep. Here. Yeah, I think it just needs to be bigger. Sorry, I'm just playing at this point. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, the bolt on the KAR is going to be a lot more difficult to animate. You're right, Hector. The shotgun is just literally just going to pull back the pump. But yeah, guys, this was really, really fun. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I just really always love hanging out with you guys. It's always fun. It's something I look forward to every single day. Yeah, I appreciate you hanging out. And by the way, again, we got one coupon code left. This will sell out by the end of the day. I don't know if I'll be doing coupon codes for the rest of the week. So if you want to use that, I know it will sell out by the overnight. So if you want it, feel free to snag it. Ooh. And as always, I appreciate you guys listening to me ramble about my games and also about my course. It supports the channel. And also, if you want a free game kit, guys, please be sure to download that 2D game kit. This is a limited time offer. This game kit's totally free. It's my treat to you. I will email it to you immediately. No questions asked. And also, you can use it however you want. Commercially free, royalty free. I used the same game kit to make a game for PewDiePie. Sorry, I'm really tired. Download it, though. It'll be awesome. You'll love it. Really, it is a great game kit. I think, Hector, aren't you using the game kit for your game? And I think you are, buddy, right? Thank you, Ender. Woo! I'm tired today, guys. Yep, Hector is using the game kit. I will see y'all in the stream, the next stream as well. This is like really getting fun, actually. I just love how crispy everything is. Need to fix those arms. Oh, get out of here. Okay. Just feels really good. Feels super old school. I love it. I can't wait to put some tattoos on his hands. Old sailor tattoos. I still need to do bullet holes in the ground, blood splatter. There's a lot to do. But once it's all perfect and you've got just a classic FPS shooter, then you just make levels and then you tell a story. I don't know if it's going to be open world. Like, what I mean is, like, you can go back to this level. Maybe. I don't know. So... just feeling great. I'm just having such a good time. I'm having way more fun making this game than my previous games. Making 3D games is it's really fun. That feels so good. Yeah, we got to do like a line renderer too. So there's a lot to do. The line renderer would be a line between the gun. Look at those arms. A line between the gun and the hit point. Hector, your sounds are awesome, man. Yeah, it does feel kind of like Silent Hill. And I get so many good memories from that game. Get a little choked up, honestly, about it because me and my brother used to play it. It wasn't during the old days. It was like 4 years ago. We would just play it in his room. And we're both married, but we would just hang out in the evenings and he'd come over, or I would go over to his house. We'd drink Budweiser and watch him play Silent Hill. It's really fun. Yeah, everything's gonna feel really good once you got the hands. Suddenly it feels so much more personal. And everything feels more threatening, I think, when you have hands. Everything feels really good. Sounds are great. Hector's done a really good job. Just, honestly, I try never to be self-impressed, but I'm pretty self-impressed. I actually really like what I'm looking at. I mean, it feels great. It's old school, so it looks chunky and crispy. But this is the kind of game I would want to play, and that's what I'm learning is I'm going to make games I want to play, you know? That's awesome. What a fun game. I'm gonna sell this game for $500,000. I know it. It's gonna be $500,000 sold to... I'm gonna find a platform. It's just gonna be really fun. So, I have no doubt. Just gotta get some things fixed. I'm being sarcastic, obviously. You never know what you can sell it for. I mean, it might completely flop. I have no idea. Obviously, I'm joking. But don't take that, guys, as like a what could happen to you. You never know whether your game is good or not until you start beta testing it. I'm just having too much fun. I just like I like being in this world. Like, I wish I could be here all night. Just chill, you know? I need some sound effects from Hector for the wind. And look, Hector, what do you think, man? Like, do you hear the pine trees and the... And I want it to be crunchy and crisp and like... But you never want everything to just be looping all at once in one big cluster F. You want it to be pine trees blow. And then you hear cracks and twigs. And then you hear crows. Maybe you hear gravel and grass blowing, and then maybe a bird pecks a tree. And then thunder definitely thunder in the distance. And the player will put it all together in their head. They're like, wow, this is a really lively place. And they assume that all this stuff is happening, when in reality it's just sound. Feels great. Those arms really just scared me just now. Let's go take a look at the train. Sorry, I'm just having fun at this point. It's good to play your game every once in a while. Yeah, I was actually looking at Halo yesterday, thinking about how they handle the shoot coming out of the nozzle of the gun, and it is a particle emitter, and it'll move away from you. See? So that's what I'm doing here. Oh my goodness, you can't see the ammo with the rocket launcher. That's not good. Feels great. I really, really like this game. You could always do distant screams. And Hector, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add, like, on the second level, you're going to see these giants. Tall, thin giants. Probably standing over there somewhere. Just crawling across the horizon. I think that would be so cool. And those are the Nephilim for sure. I think the naked guys, those are the Watchers. And then those crawling guys are the Nephilim. And the Nephilim were written about in the Book of Enoch. But the Book of Enoch, like if you are a religious person, if you're Catholic or you're Protestant, the writers of your Bible would reference the Book of Enoch often. So Enoch is not necessarily a book of the Bible, but it is confirmed, or at least affirmed by, that's a better word, affirmed by the writers of the Bible. And the Book of Enoch has a lot of, whether you believe it or not, mythos or mythology about the creation and the creation of angels, the fall of angels, and also the creation of a hybrid humanoid species called, it's a demon human species called the Nephilim. And so we're going to have the Nephilim in this area here, or in this whole game is going to be the Nephilim. And they are a creepy, I just figured out what was wrong with that. They are a creepy species of demon human hybrids. And you guys know I love this stuff, so. It looks like this is wrong. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a way to fix it. Well, the Bible does talk about the Nephilim, for sure. There are scholars who believe that, like Christian scholars, so they take the Bible at face value, and they believe it, which I do, by the way. I'm one of those weirdos, and they believe that the pyramids. There are several scholars who believe that the pyramids were actually built by Nephilim, which are just giants, giant human beings. I guess offspring of some sort of demonic entity. But in this game, what I'm going to do, for those of you who stuck around, in this game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge the two. So basically anything related to UFOs and aliens, which is kind of a hot topic now because for some reason the U.S. government is deciding to talk about this, which is just strange to me because I'm like, why are you talking about this? Because usually when the U.S. government starts to talk about stuff, it's at their benefit. It's not like they're being honest. So I'm like, okay, they're talking about UFOs now. So I'm going to merge the two, which is the Nephilim, this humanoid species, is actually, that's what we believe to be aliens. And we're going to merge those two stories with Nazi Germany in this beautiful, wonderful, creepy location, which is, for those of you who just stuck around, here is the spoiler. We are in the Garden of Eden, or at least the stomping grounds of the Garden of Eden. Is that what Evangelion is? I don't know what Evangelion is. Yeah, whenever the government admits something, I'm like, they're going to use this for political purposes. Yeah. Antarctica. There's a lot of interesting things about Antarctica. I'm not even going to get into it because y'all will think I'm crazy. Well, crap. I'm going to need to look into Evangelion then. You know, it's so funny. You can never really get... you can never create anything new. What's the plot of Evangelion? Cool. Yeah, it's similar. That's fine. It happens, you know. There's nothing new under the sun, right? But it's similar, but not completely. Not same, but similar. That's good. Sorry, I'm getting really tired, but I just wanted to talk about that. Good, that's good, Jay. Jay says it'll be very, very different than Evangelion. Good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a lot of the stuff from my religious present and past, and I'm gonna put that into the game. Definitely not a Christian game, to say the least. It's probably gonna be a weird mythological conspiratorial nutty game, something that people will say, oh man, this is too I think they'll probably think it's too weird, or too much. I'm not expecting good reviews, but and that's okay. The games media is a joke. It really is a joke. It's a complete farce. It's evil. It's wrong. The reason is because the writers are a bunch of college grads who are being told by their editors what kind of content they need to release, and so they base their reviews on that content for clicks. So it's garbage. It's dumb. You can't trust them. Mr. Chambers said somebody had to say it. Yeah. I've spoken to games journalists on the phone. I called one of them who gave me a bad review, and I said, "Hey man, what's going on? I just want to know why. Did you really hate this game this much?" And he said, "Oh, we were just looking for, we needed some bad reviews, And this guy gave Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild a 7 or a 6 because it had a male protagonist. So I can't stand games journalism. So log off before you send 2,500 Steam licenses to all of us. That's right. That's right. Yeah, no problem, Dem. Look, I got nothing wrong with female protagonists. I love female protagonists. But Link is Link. Don't you ever shit on Link because he's a dude. So I'm not sure if that's what, maybe the article was saying that it was bad that he had to save a woman or something. But I'm like, but that's just like the oldest story. You hear that you I don't know what to say. That's just classical storytelling, and you can have modern stuff all you want, but that's Zelda. That's Zelda. Like, that's Mario. That's Zelda. That's the way it goes. So Wrath of Wood says, I used to want to be a journalist, but learned of the BS and soured out of it. And it soured on me. A good story is more important, yeah. People just want to spark controversy for pointless buzz. That's absolutely right. What would you say is the most important thing of all on a game? A good plot, the emotion, the characters? Probably making an emotional connection with all of the skill sets required for game dev. So, like, connecting with, making an emotional connection with people is super duper important. And so if you do that with music, great. If you do that with gameplay, great. If you do that with art, great. Yeah. So. These are not re-uploaded. They just remain. They're just unlisted and they're on a playlist. So if you guys want to follow, you can do that. All right, guys. Bye.